We're generator number 43. Fantastic. I have to count on a live stream. Oh, that logo from yesterday was Ghost Theory. I have tea. What do I say? I'm sorry, are we keeping you up or are they just that boring? Shut up. Who was it? Like, ghosts, step it up. Start sassing the ghost hunters back.
It doesn't keep rolling like it sounded. Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Don't be tough.
Oh no, a tangent. That's never happened before. Shut up. What the hell was that? I don't know. I think they're splicing this content because, well, there's two twats there, but I don't know about anything else. But this, for some reason, is like watching paint dry. Your microphones are amazing and pick up literally everything apart from all these paranormal sounds. You don't want two of me, one's enough. Also, we're going on another tangent. The more I do this, the more questions I have. But yeah, where are the ghost dolphins? Hey, everybody. Oh, headphones. Stop it. Every time I touch them, I swear. Okay. Hello, Fredo. Thank you first. I don't think anybody else is here right now. Tonight's not a great night. I know a lot of people are busy having lives on a Saturday. How dare they? Yeah, you are. You've got the bits next to your name. Oh, you're the bits leader.
I am indeed.
You hold the crown.
Oh.
For now, yeah. Okay. I think we'll just get started. We'll spin the wheel and we'll see how it goes. It's on the line. Okay, we've got Ghost Theory. They're an English team. I don't actually know what they've been up to recently. I haven't looked. I think they do slightly longer videos though, so that works out for this. Ooh, Theory of Ghosts sounds fun. The Theory of Bullshit. The date. Okay. Hey, Kimberly. I'm at work until 7, but I'm on my lunch break and I wanted to stop by and say hi. Well, I can't wait for you to watch it later either, but thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. And I hope work's going okay. And we're generator number 43. Fantastic. I have to count on a live stream. Oh, that logo from yesterday was Ghost Theory. Huh. Oh, I do know that one. Oh dear Lord. Okay, so what was it? 43. Around members content as well. Right, that's a premiere. That doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh god, I do that. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're very busy today, but thankfully I don't have to close. My head hurt so bad last night. I was getting sick. Oh no, I'm sorry. I know everything's really tough for you right now, especially with working and everything. I hope you can go home and rest later, and I'm glad that you don't have to close, because that would be a long shift. You can't see Kimberly because she's on YouTube. It's on the chatty chat on screen. Don't forget that hot drink too. Alright, yeah. I have tea. What do I say? I have to go now. I'm sorry. That's okay, Kimberly. You go back to work. Thank you. My work actually gave me a $100 gift card. Thanks for picking up shifts. Oh, I'm glad you got the recognition. I don't even know if you're still here, but you'll see it later. Welcome. Take a seat, grab some popcorn and relax. Don't forget that hot drink too. Yes, I can't even remember what I say. It's something like, anyway, the date. So we can go 15 minutes 11 or 11 minutes 15. What's around 11 minutes? They're in a dark room. And 15? They're in the same dark room. I don't really think it matters. I will do a poll though. If people don't vote, that's fine. I can make that decision, but I like to throw the decision out to you guys first. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing okay and all the things. Okay, I'm making the decision, which is absolutely fine. Let's go 11:15. Okay, hang on. Do we know where we are? No, it's an abandoned bungalow. In this episode, we stumble across a couple of abandoned bungalows with everything left behind in a small wooded area. For some reason, we could only find evidence that there were only young people living in them without an adult. But then we started to get some incredible paranormal evidence to suggest something awful happened in one of the bungalows. These guys leave me out. It's a young adult home. House mothers come during the day to cook, clean, care for the mentally and developmentally delayed young adults who cannot live independently. I used to do counselling among these types of group homes rented among our communities. That's my thought. He explains the abandoned furnish. I don't think English is this person's first language. Abandoned old furniture, single beds, immature bedroom decorations with no parent bedroom. Truly, if this is the case, enormous grief, sadness, loneliness, and confusion would make the energy really overwhelming there. Many people I counselled have been, words I cannot say on YouTube, in the group homes even, and sometimes they ended their lives or had to be inpatient mental hospitalised. They wanted adult lives they saw the people in the world having. Many didn't. This is written, whether English is their first language or not, this is written really badly, and with my dyslexia, I'm struggling to read it. Many didn't comprehend. Families often abandoned them. It took me a long time to get past my time hearing their lives. Okay, there's nothing really all that interesting in the comments, but I'd just like to check. Okay, so I think we'll just get started.
Good.
You got like everything up to that point, I take it, with that camera.
What do you mean? I don't know. I don't remember where I started recording. I don't remember I started recording because we heard it, or if I was already recording and was in there. So what's weird is we both knew what that sound was. I guess
Instant.
I've rolled weights around before.
Yeah, I knew it instantly.
Well, also when we come out the room, you can just see it.
Yeah, it was here.
Like where we had already been, so you just know that. Okay, let's just start paranormal here and see if that can happen again.
Thank you so much. If that was you, can you let yourself
They don't they look ever so professional, right? I might go back a little bit just to get context about this flipping dumbbell.
for the proper investigation?
When we returned back to the bungalow, we both heard the sound of metal rolling across the floor. Now, I thought it was Elliot, but he was just coming out of the kitchen, and Elliot thought...
Okay, I'm glad they've sort of changed this, because when I first covered these guys, the video that I watched, which was awful, by the way, but they were doing this whole, like, cinematic talking about their experience after the fact thing, but they were doing it like this. And so camera's over here, and they're just having a conversation with whatever is over here, and it's like, what are you doing? So it's not, it's... I mean, I just wish they wouldn't talk, period. But if they're going to, which they are because it's a YouTube channel, face on to the camera is better, in my opinion at least.
Thought it was me, but I was in the other bedroom setting up the camera.
Do you know, I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
Instantly when I heard that, I knew that.
How the absolute fuck? I knew that was the sound.
Instantly.
I knew that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so they didn't...
So we left cameras running in the bungalow that we had first entered, and we wanted to check out the building opposite. But we decided that we're not going to leave the cameras running in there while we investigate, so we stayed outside because we just didn't want anything to happen to these cameras. So we collected our cameras, checked out the other building, and then came back to set up again for the proper investigation.
When we returned back to the bungalow, we both heard the sound of metal rolling across the floor.
Does that sound like metal to anybody else? Also, that dumbbell, that's not metal. Well, obviously, like, some of it's metal, but is that metal? Okay, yeah, no.
In fact, I can't even...
No, that is making significantly more noise. It can't have been that noise, because these aren't on very tight. Unless they were on tight, they rolled it across the floor, and then they went back and loosened it so that when they went to recreate the noise, it's all jangly, and like, they can't recreate it. I've noticed with them that a lot of stuff happens off camera or when they're outside, they like to leave their cameras inside and just go stand outside just to see what happens. And then majority of the time, something will happen. I have no basis other than behavioral typing. I can't, with it happening off camera, I can't prove it. But that would be my best guess from like observing their past behavior with, you know, what I see happening in this video.
It does actually kind of roll, to be fair, but what the fuck?
Nah. There's no way that's going to be
It
explained.
doesn't just do it on its own, and it's been there.
We need to get cameras.
Other than the fact, well, yeah.
Instantly. And we need to film.
I am recording on this.
That's amazing.
Unbelievable, quite frankly. Well, I need to put this in here then.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was genuine, it would be pretty impressive. But the thing is, with the level of doubt that these guys have instilled in their content, even if they did now catch something legit, it's just going to be shrouded in doubt. It's like the boy that cried wolf. You know, if you lie enough times, you know, the one time you tell the truth, no one's going to believe you because they're just going to assume that it's just another lie. But no, I don't believe that dumbbell ran over the floor by itself.
We need...
What the hell? A rat?
No.
I know there's always like, oh, was it a rat or was it the wind?
Genuinely, right now, there's another one there.
What fuck? I thought you were talking about a rat.
No, I thought that... There's another there, look.
I know, I saw that earlier.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That is paranormal. We have to film.
But just that randomly happens when two ghost hunters turn up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, though?
And they have this like edgy trying to debunk thing going on, and they use a lot of the criticism that they get and turn it into humor to deflect. And I'm not the only one that thinks this, but I think they strategically set things up to debunk them to make themselves look more credible, because they don't debunk everything. Like this dumbbell thing, I think they do just straight out fake some things, but they also set things up to debunk it. And there is like also a degree of severity between the things that they set up to keep and the things that they set up to debunk as well. So you can typically tell which way they're going to go with whether they're going to keep it or not by how dramatic it is.
Like,
Well, if it's haunted, there's
yeah, but
haunted.
the chances are just pathetic, aren't they? Like, good.
You got like everything up to that point, I take it, with
Don't
that
know.
camera.
What do you mean? I don't know. I don't remember where I started recording. I don't remember I started recording because we heard it, or if I was already recording and was in there. So what's weird is we both knew what that sound was. I guess
Instant.
I've rolled weights around before.
Yeah, I knew it instantly.
Well, also when we come out the
I'm sorry, are we keeping you up or are they just that boring? Shut up! Oh, I'm sorry I have a fatigue disorder. You know, I'm sorry that sometimes I'm tired. I'm tired all the time. You're the one that got me up at 4 p.m. today because I was sleeping. I like how you read that and just said, shut up. Exactly. Stop bullying me. I hear the typing of the... What are you writing? An essay? Actually, I woke you up at 2 and you said you'll get up if you're in a call, but then the next hour I come through at 3 and someone's still fast asleep. Yeah, well, I was tired. I didn't get to sleep until 7 o'clock in the morning. So it wasn't 4. I thought it was 4, okay? Maybe it was 4 by the time I'd actually, like, sat down and started things. Started my day. Oh, we're in ads now, so I am going... The box disappeared. I don't know whether we're in ads or not. Yeah, well, if somebody would go back to the land of the employed, then my sleep schedule would iron itself out. So if you could get on that, that'd be great. And I am trying not to yawn. Have you got ads right now? No? Okay, cool. We can continue.
room, you could just see it.
Yeah, it was here.
Like where we had already been, so you just know that. Okay, let's just start paranormal here and see if that can happen again.
Oh, it's not going to happen
Thank you
again.
so much. If that was you, can you let yourself be known again?
Can you move the weights again for us?
Okay, hang on. I want to check something. Okay, if you've been doing something for 4 years, I have Umbles, do I? Umber? No, I don't. Oh. No, she's up there. I wanted to steal her. She's like kitty.
Okay, now that's.
Okay. Being trolled. Yeah, okay. If you're new at doing something, I kind of understand like that. Yeah, okay. Should we maybe investigate to like, I don't know how to talk to a ghost. But if you've been doing it for 4 years, surely you'd be like, yep, in there, we've got our routine, we've got our little, like, first we do a walk around, make sure the location's safe, and then we set up our cameras, maybe we go check out the like next door, and then we know we have our introducing ourselves, and then we have like our sort of script almost of like what you would set out and say unless like something happens within your environment that makes you like adapt. Like, surely you'd be sort of like a well-oiled machine at this point, because I would have thought it would only have taken you like maybe a year to like get that sorted. But what is this? Yeah, so it's my first day on the job and I don't know how to talk to a ghost, so yeah, if that was you, what? Why?
Can you kick them towards the door like you just did? We come here to try and speak to you.
So if that was you, right? If it wasn't the macho rat that people have been talking about in the comments, and it wasn't either of them, or maybe the secret third person that they might have, because they've been accused of that a lot as well. Like, who was it?
And we're thinking that potentially it was you that just moved the weights that are next to the bed. The footstep. Next to the weights.
Are we gonna hear that?
Huh?
Are we gonna hear that?
The footstep. Next to the weights.
That was not next to the weight. I'm sorry. I don't know. How do they have their microphone set up? Do they have microphones on them? Or are they using microphones on their cameras? Either way, that click sounded like it was over there. It was like down the hallway kind of distance. We have, I don't know which microphone setups they're using, but they have 3 handheld cameras within that room. Technically one's on a tripod or the bed or whatever it's resting on, but they have 3 cameras within that space. Presumably all of them have microphones. So why, if it was by the weights, which are on the floor by their feet, does it sound like it's down the hallway? Just saying.
Are we gonna hear that?
Huh?
Are we gonna hear that? Because of the mic. Hello? Do you haunt this house?
What question's that?
Sorry, that's impossible, and it's pissing me off. You can't brush past it. That doesn't just roll away on its own. It just doesn't.
Can you try and... It just doesn't.
No, the floor is solid. And it doesn't even really keep... I know your foot stopped it there, but let me just try this again on these cameras. It was here, roughly.
Yeah.
If I kick...
It'd be funny if a ghost said, what the hell do you two idiots want? Exactly. Like, ghosts, step it up. Start sassing the ghost hunters back.
Solid. And it doesn't even really keep... I know your foot stopped it there, but let me just try this again on these cameras. It was here, roughly.
Yeah.
If I kick that...
It doesn't keep rolling like,
No.
it sounded... Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
It's tough.
It does when you kick it properly, which you did by accident. You could tell by their reaction that they didn't mean to kick it properly. Surprised they kept that in and didn't retake it, to be honest.
With force?
Yes.
And it's ended up basically where it was. So with force, it will end up there. If you don't actually move it hard enough, it just wobbles too much and stops.
That's a lot of force.
So it has to have been kicked, basically.
Yes.
I don't think even a rat could have pushed that hard. It's possible. I'm not saying, when people get mad at me, no, it wasn't. It was obviously paranormal. Yeah, but...
This is one of those things that we don't really like including in our videos because of...
Yes, you do. I'm sorry, but yes, you do. Because you do it all the time. And I think, to my knowledge, you might have supplied raw footage a grand total of 1 times when you've been asked for it. Like, I don't watch any ghost hunting channels anymore particularly. I used to watch the Ouija brothers, like, religiously, but then they crossed the line with me, and I don't know if I'm ever going to go back to watching them. That was actually my first debunking video. I was thinking about doing debunking videos anyway, but yeah, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but they went to an abandoned location. They knew that a guy had died there, had been there for a very long time, and had been found in a not great state. But they specifically went to this house because of that. They showed ID, they showed what I'm assuming is staining on the carpet, and then after the fact, like, you can like go somewhere, you can make a bad choice, but it was the lack of the accountability after the fact. It was it's your fault for being offended. You know, we put a vague ass trigger warning on it, like, you chose to watch it. Like, a trigger warning's supposed to be specific so that we can choose whether we watch it or not. Yeah, it was more so how they handled the backlash rather than what they did in the first place. I have completely forgotten my point. Go, love this. But I know that I started talking about them because they are like one of the teams I would probably trust any activity coming out of, like, not that it's 100% paranormal, not that it's 100% like proof of spirits or whatever. Like, there are mundane explanations. Raw footage, that's why I started talking about this. But any time they have been asked for raw footage, they just hand it over. It's like, here's cam 1, here's cam 2, we sync them up at the beginning, we just do straight recording. So they never stop those cameras. And if a debunker asks them for footage so that they can try and help, like, prove anything or debunk something, they just hand it over. The fake channels next to never do that. And also, some fake channels have been found doctoring footage and then sending edited footage claiming it's raw footage. And I can't remember, I don't think these guys have sent edited footage claiming that it's raw, but I could be wrong, but I want to say that they have given out raw footage a grand total of 1 time. And I think that's because that's the only time they could give out the raw footage, because that was the one time they didn't fake it. But the way you can tell whether a channel is more reputable or not is how they engage and interact with debunkers. It's, are they handing out raw footage? Are they asking for opinions? Are they, like, trying to crowdsource her? It was like the whole I Love You Care home with the Ouija brothers. This went on for like 2 years. I think it took 2 years to debunk what was happening there. Because everywhere they went in this building, it was like this little, like, I love you. And it was like a couple of voices. And it was like an old care home. It's been demolished now, unfortunately. But they were like, maybe it's a sound clip on my phone, trying to open like all the apps and everything, trying to find this sound clip. It's like outsourcing to the community of, could the community find the sound clip and all that sort of thing. And while we can't prove anything now that it's been demolished, they can't go back in and check because it was a retirement home. Hi, Miss Steve, welcome in. Because it was an old retirement home, they think, or the leading theory is that it was one of the, like a dementia aid thing. So it was like, you get like these little recorder things, you can put them inside bears, you can put them on, like, it's not a necklace, but for lack of a better term, like a rope necklace thing, like the medical buttons, the if I've fallen, I push the button thing that go around your neck. One of those, and then it will just, especially if the battery's dying in it, it will just randomly sound off, and that's what the I love you sound is hypothesized to be. So yeah, I went off on a complete tangent there, but my main point was these guys don't interact with the debunking community basically at all. They are really sketchy with handing over raw footage, if they ever have. I think it's once, but I might be mixing them up with somebody else. they don't try and crowdsource the debunking. They sort of do it all themselves, which makes them look fake trustworthy. And they exploit a lot. They cross a lot of lines, and I don't like it. Yeah, let's continue.
Of course we weren't recording, and of course we didn't see it, and it's pretty damn phenomenal. Now, it could be an animal, highly unlikely, but I think we've got to put it down to one of those things that we will just never know.
It's one of those ridiculously typical, like, yeah, of course.
It's not every day you get to witness that sort of shit.
No, it's weighing down on me, if I'm honest. But you know what I mean? It's so annoyingly like, yeah, of course, we were in the other room.
Well, yeah, of
didn't
course,
see it happen.
we're just going to be staring at it, and then it happens.
No, but you know what I mean?
Oh no, a tangent. That's never happened before. Shut up. I always, well, you know that's why you're taking the piss out of me for it, but I always tangent. At least in my videos, I can edit it either out or down or reorganize the footage so that it flows a bit better. I can't do that on our live stream. You just gotta rough it with me how I have to rough it with me.
Yeah.
It just fucking annoys me sometimes.
I mean, you're in less places than you are in more.
Wow.
Okay. I get them going on and on and on and on and on about the wait, because it's like, if that was actually legitimate, it would be really frustrating that they weren't in the room. But I've seen them do this with like so many things, so many times. It just feels performative at this point.
Hello?
Hi, sorry I'm late. I had a dinner with a friend, but I'm here lurking. That's okay, Rainbow. Enjoy your luck. I knew you were busy tonight. How dare you have a life on a Saturday night? What the hell was that? I don't know. It was an advert for an ARG thingy. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, to be perfectly honest with you.
What's happened?
What do you mean, what's happened?
I don't even know where that came from.
Where what came from? Did I get interrupted by the ad?
I mean, you're in less places than you are in more.
Wow.
Hello?
No, they cut it off. So I'm skeptical that there was even a noise to begin with if they didn't show it in the video.
What's happened? I don't even know where that came from.
Is there a child here? Oh, that was in that room.
I just started to touch this, but it wasn't that.
No, it was... Oh,
I think it was
that was in that room.
I just started to...
I think... Yeah, I think it was just a slight clunk of the contact he made with the weight, because it happens at exactly the same time. The chances of it being something else in that room, it's possible, but I wouldn't say it's particularly likely. Skeptical at best with these lot. Exactly.
Oh, that was in that room.
I just started to touch this, but it wasn't that.
No, it was...
It was a big knockish sound.
Is there a spirit here?
I think they're splicing this content because the weight's in a different place.
Is there a spirit here?
Yeah, I think that weight location is an editing error. Well, not an editing error, but a continuation error. You know, like when you're watching a film or something, and because they've spliced multiple takes together, It's like sometimes they're carrying a coat, sometimes they've forgotten to take the coat with them, sometimes it's in the other hand. It's just those very subtle little differences that prove that it was like cut up and spliced in different takes all mushed together. I think that's what that weight placement was, which is not the type of content that they're selling. It's all supposed to be fluid.
That sounded like the kitchen table.
There's a drawer open.
There was, what, on the table?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was earlier.
Okay. This is good.
This is it. This has got it.
This has.
You know it, don't you?
Yeah.
You just know.
I know there's someone here.
Yeah.
Well, there's two twats there, but I don't know about anything else.
Really
There's just a
feel...
noise to my left then in that room.
Which
Like,
your camera didn't pick up.
You know it, don't you?
Yeah.
You just know.
I know there's someone here.
Yeah.
I really
There's just
feel...
a noise to my left then in that room. Like a pfft sound.
Yeah, their cameras, the microphones are picking up literally everything. Even him scratching his beard, which is closer, granted. But, like, they're picking up everything. But that sound. Like, yeah, sure. Okay. Laughed out loud at that. Well, it's true.
Like in here, in the room we were originally going to set a camera up in.
Okay.
I don't want to go in there.
Hello? Hello?
Okay. I am all for slow, realistic paranormal investigating, which is literally just like sitting in shadows, talking to walls. I used to, as I said, I used to watch Ouija Brothers religiously. I also watch like debunkers investigations like Being Goat Scared, the Side-Eye Guy. You know, I'm not opposed to the slow, quiet, nothing happens investigations. But this, for some reason, is like watching paint dry. And I don't know if it's the angles. Like, why am I just staring at the corner of a desk? I don't know. But it's not. It's just not.
I don't know what to do, what to say. I just want to listen. There's an incredibly cold breeze. Like suddenly.
It's not content that holds you. It seems wrong somehow. Yeah, it just, I don't know, like, not authentic. Like, you can, it's almost like I can tell it feels scripted, like staged somehow. Imagine if the other one said, look, to left the freezer are open. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just something about it just seems like so forced.
What the fuck is going on? If there's someone here that's trying to communicate with us, can you do something else, please? Just to let us know it's definitely you. And can you do it in the room that you want us to talk to you in?
What's that?
Did you hear that? What did you hear?
Where was what? Your microphones are amazing and pick up literally everything apart from all these paranormal sounds.
Yeah.
Like...
No, I heard something go, like really quiet, just here.
Yeah, your microphone didn't pick it up. Can't help thinking that spirit wouldn't give a shit which room you were in when they can pass through walls, etc. Exactly. Exactly.
I was so confused. If you take the weight part out,
It's okay, isn't it?
it's like, are we just imagining it being worse than it is? Please, can you come and speak to us? My name's Joe, by the way.
My name's Elliot.
Is there someone here who can try and explain to us who lived here? Because it looks to us like there were 3 kids that lived here. And no parents, or no adults seem.
Hi, welcome in. So, we've had a weight roll across the floor. We've had paranormal sounds that we can't hear for reasons. And now they're like, we've had
water and water and water, water, 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 water and water and water. You know that's the rules.
I don't know if those sounds flow on YouTube. Thank you, Fredo. Water and stretch. Yes. Yeah, but we've had paranormal sounds just randomly when they haven't been asked for, that the microphones haven't picked up. And we've had someone's got a woody on. Exactly. But Fredo did clean out my bottle so that I can use it again, because I let juice go bad in it and then it just tasted like bad juice, and then I tried to get the taste out and then I couldn't, because I can't stand there and like scrub it that long. And Fredo finally fixed it for me so I can use it again. Yeah, and now they're asking. They asked for a sound in a room and got nothing. And now they're like, oh, can you explain? They can't do ready, fix it exactly. Yep, we are in ads, so I should probably wait a minute. But for anybody not in ads, how are you? How's your day going? I hope everybody is good. I'm gonna sit here and wait for the Twitch ads to end. I also can never decide which drink I'm drinking, and I'll just sit here and swap between tea and juice. Thankfully haven't been flooded like some of our lovely country has. Yeah, we're doing alright with flooding at the moment. Kari's always all feet. I have at least 2 drinks most of the time. Right now it's a Coke and a Monster. Fair. What flavour Monster? Yeah, I normally have like orange squash in my bottle, and then I have like various cups of tea throughout the day. I do need to get more tea soon though. Original Monster only for you. Oh, that's an after Fredo's heart. He is the same. He's also a Monster drinker, and it is also basically only Original Monster. I kind of live on top of a hill, so that helps. They'd have to be cataclysmic to affect us. That is fair. My town's pretty much on a hill. A lot of the surrounding villages and back roads can get hit pretty bad, but us, ourselves, we're mostly okay. What?
Also a bowl.
Yes. Yeah. We are a bowl. We're a bowl. Can you stop saying towns out loud? We're just going to accidentally dox us one of these days. Our town's a bowl, so like the edge of the town is quite high, and then the further you get towards the centre, like the further down it goes. Which is great when you're walking, because it doesn't matter which direction you go in, you're always walking up a hill. Yeah, I can see some fields from my window that are right next to the river. They usually flood. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay.
To live here? Or was it 3 adults that love stickers? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just very interesting. It's not very often we come across a house with 3 single beds. Can you try and communicate with us? You try and explain to us what happened?
My volume.
Who was here? Why you were here?
Stop it! Sorry, my computer's gonna ding. My headphones are doing the thing again. Okay, cool.
That'd be an incredible way to let us know that you're here. Look at all the random bits of carpet as well. It's like the It's loads of different bits of flooring, look.
Yeah.
Was it loads of like homeless people lived here? Like there's still power?
You're right, yeah.
It doesn't look like it
You know how to make me laugh on stream? I'm concerned.
was lived in by people necessarily supposed to be living in here. While editing, I realised that you can't actually hear anything that we're hearing because we were just using the microphones built into the cameras because the directional microphones we use are so bloody heavy with it all together. So we thought we'd try a lightweight setup, but to be honest, it sounds complete shit. So what we did is went and bought another new microphone and then went back 2 days later, and we're really glad that we did.
Okay, so 2 days later we are back. A few issues with the audio, the fact that we didn't have our microphones on really sucked, and we were...
Right, so do you want to place bets as to whether the activity basically picks up where it left off? Because you can go to a haunted location and things are kicking off one day and then it's dormant for weeks, months, however long. I've never been, I want to go, I've never been, but 30 East Drive in the UK is a good example of that. The Ouija brothers, who I've spoken about so much this video, they were investigating there just as a hobby before they started YouTube, and it was what they experienced in that house that made them start YouTube. Beardo has been there, he's a debunker. He has experienced things that he can't explain in that house. Nobody's necessarily claiming ghosts, but I don't think ghosts and paranormal are synonymous. I think paranormal is actually defined term, which is anything that cannot be explained. Doesn't mean it's a ghost. And something can move from being paranormal to normal once it's been explained. Like a lot of science at one point was paranormal, but now we have the science to explain it, it's just normal. Anyway, you can go to 30 East Drive and have absolutely nothing happen. It's the most boring house in the world. You can go to 30 East Drive and have a really interesting night. It just depends on the day. And if you're consistently going to locations and getting activity after activity after activity after activity after activity, it's fake. It just is. But especially if they have gone to the same place 2 days apart, and if they are going to get activity consistently, that is also a huge red flag for me. So my connection is being strange, as it does. Just saying in case I randomly disappear, but hopefully I won't. That's okay, Ben. It happens. The weather doesn't help. We've technically overshot, but I'm kind of invested in this, so I'm going to keep going for a bit.
But just weren't picking up some of the sounds that we were hearing, so we are back to try and finish this and hopefully get some paranormal activity, because we are ghost theory.
Which is annoying because we could hear stuff.
Yeah.
But you just can't hear it on these without a microphone. This microphone is actually brand new, and we're hoping that's more sensitive than the others.
Yeah. You might recognise us.
Also, I still laugh whenever I look at the chatty chat. What's wrong with the chatty chat? I like the chatty chat. I had to name it something. I think it's great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's just because, if some of you are on Twitch, some of you are on YouTube, and you can't see each other's messages. So I thought I had this with my new live setup. I had two really weird spots. Obviously the chat, and then I had oh my god. No. Oh my, this shouldn't be this hard. That one. So I put the chat up top because that made sense, and then I made this little banner thing for my YouTube channel, and also Project Plumbob, and then I didn't know what to do with the final spot, and I saw the little on air sticker thing, and I was like, yes, that's exactly the kind of thing that I would have called it to. Yeah. So your face is technically on screen twice. It is. With whatever me you get on the day, and then a proper nice curated once in a couple of months good selfie I get. Para twins. You don't want two of me, one's enough.
We were here 2 nights ago. We've set up a REM pod. It's
I am curious. Okay, no, they are wearing different clothes. I was curious.
We've set up a REM pod. It's a round device with an aerial coming out in the main bedroom right through the corridor. Would be fantastic if you could let yourself be known and go back into that room and perhaps affect the REM pod.
Five knocks, I think.
That was instant.
Very simple. 5.
Odd.
Knots, I think.
I heard something, like a dull thumping, but it was ever so faint.
That was instant.
Very similar to what we heard.
I tell you what.
They weren't knocks though, like it was...
If there were spirits from people from long ago, they wouldn't know what it was or what an area was. Exactly. Yeah, also, we're going on another tangent, but with spirit communication that uses like words, like the word, not so much the word banks because it's like pre-selected words, I guess, but there's another app called Transcendence or something that uses like letters, and then the spirit influences the letters to spell words. Or like spirit boxes. Why is it always in English? And why is it always modern English? Where's the old English, the Latin, Sam and Colby just went out to Italy, a very remote island in Italy, and all their spirit box, EVP, whatever they were doing, was all in English. From a time period where it just would have been Italian, and probably not modern Italian at that. So why is it always English? It's like these ghost hunters will go to like Germany and speak in English and then get spirit communication, despite the fact that they're communicating with ghosts at the time that probably would have only spoken or understood German. Absolutely, I want to hear some Shakespearean Middle English. Exactly. It's like, where's the slang? You don't even get regional slang. Like even if we're just looking at modern English as a language, you don't even get regional slang. It makes it so hard to believe for me. And like on the surface, this is not the stuff you think about. Like you're like, oh wow, it said words, that's like so amazing. But what if there were spirits of Neanderthals or something? What would they say? Grunt, grunt. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what their capabilities were in terms of language or dialect or anything like that, but exactly, like, why are all, well, not so much all ghosts are human, because like there's been a real surge in like pet ghosts, like cats and dogs, like that's more of a fad these days. But like, where are your ghost dolphins or whatever? Like, why is it always the native dialect to the people investigating? And why is it always a loved pet or a human? The more I do this, the more questions I have.
Scrapey, rumbly sounds you heard. All that device will do is make a noise if you touch the aerial. It'll only let us know that you're here, and hopefully we can have a conversation with you.
That makes total sense, but phrases like, where are the ghost dolphins, made me laugh. Oh, good. But yeah, where are the ghost dolphins? Also, would they, like, depending on how old the ghosts are in this video, would they even know what device means? I mean, maybe they would, because they would have had like older devices, not necessarily like a technological device, but like they were inventing things, you know. So yeah, they probably would have known what device meant. That's fine, I'm just being nitpicky.
Another little thud thing again.
Hello.
Annie! Hey Annie, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, we have stopped the entire stream just because Annie's here and I wanted to say hi. Hello, good. I'm glad you're good. And a very good point, even though device has been around for a long time, I don't know how frequently it would have been used by the average person. That's a very good point, Ben. That is a very good point. I forgot to do it before stream, but I have decided I need to change your sound, Annie, because I have thought of a better one for you. So if you want to see what your current sound is, that is absolutely fine, but I am just letting you know that I will be changing it.
I made a list.
You made a list. Hey, brain. Enjoy your lurk. I know you're busy right now. I'm okay with changing it. Yeah. It's just because you always come to me with lists. Like, here's the list of this, the stuff we're still waiting for. And here's the list of this. And here's the list of that. And you're always like, whenever I talk to you, you're always like, yeah, I'm just going through like my spreadsheets again of like all my Sims. Is that Fredo on screen? No?
Looks to me like you're on the wrong side of the river!
Oh, what? The him? No. No. This is... I think that's Elliot. We're watching Fredo sleepwalk haunting. Unfortunately not. That would be far more interesting. It's true, I have a folder of save organisation for characters and my stories for the game. And I love that. I wanted something to do with a spreadsheet, but I couldn't find anything that didn't have, like, swearing in it. And I'm like, no.
Or if you can't do that, we'd love to know what happened with the dumbbell yesterday. If you could come up and move that again.
Yesterday? You said 2 days.
Where's the dumbbell?
Fly.
Shit. You're just...
Oh, it's there. Don't worry.
Is it there?
Hang on. That was there yesterday, wasn't it?
There were
I know there
dumbbells.
was other plates, but I didn't see the whole dumbbell. But there's not the either way.
It's missing.
No, that is...
No, it's not, because that was there. Either way, if that was it, it's been moved.
I thought it was just the weights there. And the dumbbell was
No, I don't know.
on the floor.
That has confused me somewhat. We'll have to look back to know if there was actually. Either way, it's no longer there. Why would anyone... Why would you do that? You know what I mean? Sorry.
What are they laughing about?
It's like a comedy film.
I was here.
I would hate it more if they did it with actual Muppets.
I'm certain I heard the sound of either leaves or paper.
Is there a spirit in this house?
And what is it with this dumbbell? Can you show
Themselves, I
yourself
think.
in this mirror? If that's possible. Can you walk up to the mirror? Yes. Can you let us see you somehow?
Not asking for anything big.
Can you show your face right in the middle?
Can you make lots of money appear? Oh, please. Please.
We have so many questions to ask you, but we don't seem to be making contact with you. We don't seem to be able to have actual conversation. Can you show us the way that You prefer us to talk to you? Knock, little knock, yeah. Is that what you want to do? Every time I'm here, I can hear like a papery noise, like a leaf or something. What was that? I don't know. It's like someone's laid in the bath. I'm supposed to see a rat now. Or someone just behind the shower curtain.
Shower curtain. Paper sound. What does it sound like?
Yeah, it actually sounded a bit like that.
That sounded nothing like paper or leaves, though. Okay. And do you guys... We've been doing this for an hour and a half. I know a lot of that has been tangenting. But do you guys want to stick with these guys for a little bit longer? Or do you want to respin and go check somebody else out? Because I normally only do 20 minutes and we have done longer than that. But yeah, I don't want you guys getting bored. So like, whatever you want. Barry! Hey, people. I don't think I'm going to get bothered this live stream. Umbra's sleeping. Kari's having a bath. Okay, we will respin then.